Hello and welcome. You're watching NDTV 24/7. I'm Osama Shah. The IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw, he made a big announcement at the NDTV World Summit. He said that regulations for deepfakes, it is coming soon. He also brought a palm-sized model of a homegrown semiconductor wafer that has potential to disrupt global market leaders in this industry. Listen in.
Deepfakes is obviously a huge concern.
Yes.
At the same time, there are those who will say that, AI allows us to do fun things. It makes a young person look old or vice versa. There is a sense of humor that the government needs to have also. So let us play around with AI. Not everything is insulting to anybody. How do you draw that ethical line?
Now, there was a nice video a few months back where all the all the political leaders, they were presented as young kids, and it was quite funny. I think, yes, that's a very interesting element of AI, and it should be encouraged. There's no harm in it. What's important is that we save the society from the significant harms which can be caused by using deep fakes, where your voice, your face can be presented to give out a message which is absolutely disconnected with you. So it's your right to make sure that your face and your voice should not be used in a harmful way for the society. So that's the thought process by which we are approaching this topic, and we would very soon bring out regulations on the deepfakes.
You'll have regulations,
yes, we
in
will
terms
have.
of a law.
We are approaching this entire thing in two ways. One is technical, second is legal. We believe that the world of AI cannot be regulated simply by passing a law. There has to be a technical solution to it. So we have this AI Safety Institute where people are working on very complex problems. For example, IIT Jodhpur has come out with the solution for deepfakes, and they can detect it with an accuracy of 90% plus. So that technical solution plus a regulation combined with it is going to be more effective than, let's say, the European Union, where they simply focus on regulating things. Our bias is more towards innovation. As a country and as a government, we are focused more on innovation. Simultaneously, we have to protect the society from the potential harms. So that's why we have taken the techno-legal approach to this.
Indian large language models, do you believe that is necessarily the future? If so, how is it progressing?
So we have to look at the entire AI architecture, the entire stack, starting with the applications which are Indian corporates and Indian businesses, they are adopting in a very huge way. Coming to the orchestration, that entire software layer between the hardware and the application piece, that we need to develop so that our digital sovereignty is properly protected, and nobody can have a kill switch which can kind of prevent us or isolate us from the entire technology stack. Third is the entire layer of LLMs. LLMs are coming in multiple forms and multiple shapes today. Today, practically every week or every 10 days, you can find one new model getting announced by somebody in the world. Now, the way the entire AI model scenario is today changing, we must focus on the innovative pieces, the engineering innovation, which can give us a leverage over the huge capital which is required in the conventional ways of training AI models. So we must use that as our strength, and that is what we are doing in the 6 models which are getting developed. 2 of the models will be of the 120 billion parameter order, and I think this will provide us a good base where the models are not biased the way the Western models are. They are trained on Indian languages, Indian context, and they have the same technical strength which, let's say, any other bigger model in the world would have. So many young startups, many young entrepreneurs, they are really working big time, full focused on that layer. The final layer is the chipset, and that is where that should be our next goal once we achieve the application, the orchestration, entire layer, the models, and then we should aim at the chipset.
Well, the Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, she said that tax benefits due to the recent GST rate cuts, they were passed on to the common man as she presented a report card on how Indians benefited from the reforms. Addressing a press conference along with Union Ministers Piyush Goyal and Ashwini Vaishnaw ahead of Diwali, Nirmala Sitharaman, she underscored that the rate reduction, it resulted in bumper sales of vehicles and electronics. The Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal, he stated that vehicle sales, it surged during Navratri, with Maruti Suzuki selling over 1.6 lakh cars in the first 8 days. Mahindra's sales increased by 60% and Tata sold over 50,000 vehicles, is what Mr. Piyush Goyal had to say.
This has been in the works for 1.5 years. Whoever thought of any tariff war at that time? And several group of ministers were working in these 1.5 years. And several group of these GOMs met again post the Government of India's package which was sent to the GST Council, which was sent to the group of ministers. So these are discussed at various levels at various times. So nowhere close to the tariff war. This had to happen. This was waiting to happen for quite some time. It has happened now.
वास्तव में डबल धमाका के साथ माननीय प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी और माननीय वित्त मंत्री निर्मला जी ने इस वर्ष मां लक्ष्मी को हम सबके घरों में आमंत्रण किया है। हर घर, गरीब हो, निम्न मध्यम वर्ग हो, किसान हो, नौकरी करने वाला व्यक्ति हो, हर एक को 2025 एक यादगार वर्ष रहेगा।
Meanwhile, the Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, he also spoke on the big GST reform at the NDTV World Summit. Listen in.
हमारा जोर लोगों का जीवन आसान बनाने पर है, लोगों की बचत बढ़ाने पर है। जैसे पहले 1 GB डेटा, ये भी मैं 2014 के पहले की बात कर रहा हूं, 1 GB डेटा 300 रुपये में आता था। अब वही डेटा 10 रुपये में आता है। यानी हर भारतीय की जेब में सालाना हजारों रुपये बच रहे हैं। आयुष्मान भारत योजना से गरीब मरीजों को 1.25 लाख करोड़ रुपए की बचत हुई है। पीएम जन औषधि केंद्रों में 80% डिस्काउंट पर दवाएं मिलती हैं। इनसे लोगों को करीब 40,000 करोड़ रुपए की बचत हुई है। हार्ट के स्टेंट की कीमतें कम होने से गरीब और मिडिल क्लास सालाना 12,000 करोड़ रुपए बच रहे हैं। साथियों, हमने ईमानदार टैक्स पेयर को भी सीधा फायदा दिया है। इनकम टैक्स हो या जीएसटी, बहुत अधिक कमी की गई है। इसी वर्ष 12 लाख रुपए की इनकम पर टैक्स जीरो किया गया और इस समय जीएसटी बचत उत्सव भी जीरो पर चल रहा है। जाने जोरों चारों तरफ मैं देख रहा हूं, इन दिनों बाजारों की चित्र चल रहे हैं। गूगल देखेंगे तो चारों तरफ। क्यों? ये जीएसटी का बचत उत्सव है जिसने ये स्थिति पैदा की है। आजकल हम देख रहे हैं कि बिक्री के पिछले सारे रिकॉर्ड टूट रहे हैं। इनकम टैक्स और जीएसटी, इन दोनों कदमों से ही एक साल में देशवासियों को करीब 2.5 लाख करोड़ रुपए की बचत होनी तय है।
Well, breaking news now coming in. The Punjab DIG, HS Bhullar, he has been suspended after the CBI arrested him. The Punjab government has suspended the top cop. The CBI, remember, had arrested the Punjab DIG in the bribery case. Remember, stacks of cash, gold were recovered from HS Bhullar's residence. And my colleague Gurpreet Singh Chinna joins us on the phone line to get us more on this. Gurpreet, take us through the details.
Well, we have seen DIG Ropar range HS Bhullar, who was nabbed by the CBI, and after that huge recovery has been made from his residence and from the other properties also. Following that, we have seen the state government has taken a decision and it has already suspended DIG Ropar Range HS Buller because he was nabbed by the CBI and he had been detained in custody for more than 48 hours. And what we have learned from the Punjab police, they say as per the rules, if any official he remains in custody for more than 48 hours, he is supposed to be suspended immediately. And as per the rule, he has already been put under suspension, and he is already being nabbed by the CBI, and now he has already been sent to judicial custody. So we have to wait and watch how the CBI is going to carry forward this investigation, and whether he was running any nexus behind this corruption or not, that is yet to be seen. Back to studio.
All right, Gurpreet Singh Chinna there. Thank you very much for getting us all those details. And shifting our focus to our other big story coming from Bihar. Ahead of the Bihar elections, the Mahagathbandhan, it has been dealt with a significant blow with the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha announcing that it will contest elections alone. Furthermore, the Bihar Congress chief Rajesh Ram, he has expressed his dissatisfaction with the RJD, especially after the RJD has fielded a candidate from the Kutumba seat. This infighting, it has prompted prominent leaders to hit out at the Mahagathbandhan, claiming that the India bloc is falling apart and they are fielding candidates against each other, which is a sign of confusion and discord within the alliance, excluding confidence of their victory. Meanwhile, the RJD has assuaged doubts, claiming that they are on the verge of announcing the seat-sharing deal, with only few seats remaining to be sorted out.
We have worked there, we have struggled there for the last 10 years. And our workers' blessings, to honor the blessings and wishes of our workers, we are fighting the seats. I think they have also very much in pressure of their own organization. So we have also pressure with our organizational status. So we have decided to go alone. So we are not going for any friendly fight. Fight is fight, enemy is enemy.
एमएम को बिहार में चुनाव लड़ना है, लड़ना आवश्यक है अगर उनको, तो उनको तेजस्वी यादव जी से बात करनी चाहिए और तेजस्वी जी को भी उनसे बात करनी चाहिए. तो मेरा ख्याल है कि कहीं न कहीं कुछ कम्युनिकेशन गैप है.
एक तरफ हम लोग का एनडीए गठबंधन जो इतनी एकजुटता के साथ मजबूती से चुनावी रण में उतर गया, वहीं एक कंफ्यूज गठबंधन है, महागठबंधन, जिनको अभी तक यही नहीं पता है कि कौन सी सीट से उनका कौन सा प्रत्याशी उतरेगा. इसीलिए विश्वास के साथ मैं कहता हूं कि एक ऐतिहासिक जीत की ओर एनडीए गठबंधन अग्रसर हो रहा है. बड़ी जीत के साथ 14 नवंबर को हम लोग सरकार बनाएंगे.
For another breaking news now coming in, and this time from West Bengal, the Special Intensive Revision Exercise Showdown. It is taking place in West Bengal. The TMC Netas, they have issued brazen threats over this exercise. TMC says that we will fight to stop SIR in Bengal. The TMC Netas, they said that blood will flow if voters are removed. The TMC leader also went on to say that the Election Commission has no right to delete the voter names. The BJP, in the meanwhile, it has hit back at the Mamata government, saying that this exercise will proceed in West Bengal. The Election Commission is unfazed by the Trinamool threats.
তৃণমূল কংগ্রেস নেত্রীর নাম মমতা ব্যানার্জি, নেতার নাম অভিষেক ব্যানার্জি। আমরা আজকে বলে গেলাম যতদূর আমাদের দেহে রক্ত রয়েছে, শেষ রক্ত বিন্দু দিয়ে আমরা এসআইআর রুখবো। একটা বৈধ ভোটারের নাম যদি বাদ যায় তাহলে আগুন জ্বলবে, রক্ত গঙ্গা বইয়ে দেবো বাংলা জুড়ে। কারণ আমরা মনে করি একজনও ভোটারের নাম বাদ দেবার অধিকার নির্বাচন কমিশনের নেই।
देखिए, इस तरीके की धमकी, इधर धमकी से ना भारतीय जनता पार्टी डरने वाली है और मुझे लगता है ना इलेक्शन कमीशन डरने वाला है। इलेक्शन कमीशन का काम है एसआईआर कराना, इलेक्शन कमीशन इंसायर कराएगी।
Well, time for a very short break. More news and updates on the other side.